Man, lots of girls and dresses are both cringe and stupid. We all do not like them.
Yes, Sir Topham Hatt, we all agree with you, bro.
Girls are crap and strict.
Girls even treat us and they wear nicer clothes than us.
Oh heck yeah. Hey gang, what should we do to destroy all the girls? We are all antagonists and our goal is to kidnap and kill as much girls as we all can. What should we do, guys?
Hey gang, we have a really good idea. How about we kidnap the dress girls?
Oh heck yeah man, the dress girls are a lot worse and they also suck for being girls and wearing dresses together. That is so stupid.
I agree, bro.
I absolutely agree, and don't worry guys, we'll get this over with so we can kidnap them and kill them and all girls as we can. Don't worry.
We'll get them. Okay guys, let's move. Let's go, Sir Topham Hatt.
That is a good idea. Come on, let's go grab them.
Hey girls, it is a very nice day for Girls' Day Out, and tonight, we are all going to Applebee's for Girls' Night Out in our nice and cute princess dresses. We all agree, Sarah?
I love Applebee's. It is my favorite restaurant.
We all agree, Meredith.
Hello. Guys, how are you?
We're good, but anyway ladies, me and my friends have free Coke inside our van. We have full of drinks of Coca-Cola for free in our van. Would you all like to have Coke drinks for free? If you do, you all come inside our van to grab one for free and you all can go.
Oh my god, you guys, absolutely, me and my girls will have Coke drinks for free, please, because we are all thirsty and we're out for Girls' Day.
Absolutely ladies, go inside our van and get one for free and you may go.
Come on dress girls, let's grab Coke for free.
Uh-oh, wait, where are the drinks?
Let's hurry up and block them before they escape.
Help! Someone help!
We are all thinking about killing all of you girls if you don't shut up.
Oh no, Tammy, look over there. There are 4 girls being kidnapped by 5 group of men.
Oh no, Queen, that is not good. Let's call the police.
Good idea, Tammy. Let's phone the police and let's take a picture of the building and what street it's on. Good, I took the picture of the house, and it says the address below. Now we will call the police.
Hello the dress girls, welcome to Sir Topham Hatt and Gangsters Clubhouse.
And me and my gang locked all you girls up so you will stay there for the rest of your lives.
And while all of you are locked up, here are rules.
There will be no talking, no screaming, no yelling, no breaking chains, no escaping. You will not leave this room from any circumstances.
And if all of you break our rules, me and my gang will kill you.
Oh no, girls, the 5 gangsters locked us up in chains and we're all stuck.
We all know, and it is so not good. That's right, and we are all in trouble.
We all don't know what we're going to do.
All of you shut up.
Come on, let's go grab them before they get away.
You girls say one more word, we will get all of you all like a pig right here in this street, and your own intestines to sodify soldiers to kill you.
Nighty night naughty girls.
no, it's the police. Come on gang, let's get out of here and run.
No, so fast, you guys are all in big trouble and you guys are busted right now big time.
Yes, we're saved by the officers, hooray.
You're saved, girls, are you all right?
Yes, officers, thank y'all so much for saving us. You all are heroes.
You are all welcome, ladies. Now let's take y'all home to your families.
5 of you, you know how much trouble you caused to us today. Well, screw all of you for that. You guys are horrible and criminals. Screw you 5, and I won't ever want to see y'all again. Goodbye and screw you.
5 of you saw that, right? Yeah, that's what 5 of you get for kidnapping the dress girls. That's right, you deserve that. You guys are bad criminals. All of you are going to jail for 495 years. Get in the police cars right now. Let's go, you're in prosecution.
Great, in jail once again for kidnapping another girl. Our plans just keep failing.
I know, right, Sir Topham Hatt? Every time we kidnap girls, then the police shows up unexpectedly.
That's right, Reuben. And I bet there are some witnesses who saw us kidnapping girls when we didn't see them.
I agree. Guess they're good at hearing things and hide from us to call the police on us. All that just keep happening.
I agree with you, Duncan, my man. How can everything get worse?
That's it, Sir Topham Hatt, Butch, Reuben, Jonathan Adam Boyle, and Duncan Harold Bernard. Everyone is sick and tired of you kidnapping these poor girls. You guys are done. You 5 are going to court for your trial for all the crimes you committed. Now let's go.
No. We're not going to court. We don't care what you guys think.
I agree with our leader. We can kidnap any girls we want, and that's not you guys' choice.
That's right. Because girls and women suck.
I agree with Butch. Boys and men are better than girls and women.
I agree with my man and our gang. Now let us go so we can kidnap more girls.
Oh no, you're not. How dare you say that? That is very sexist of you guys to say that. You guys are not going anywhere and continue to kidnap more girls. Now come with us now. If you refuse to go court, we will execute you all right away. Now come with us, now.
Order in the court, order in the court. Sir Topham Hatt, Butch, Reuben, Jonathan Adam Boyle, and Duncan Harold Bernard. You 5 are convicted of severe kidnapping over more than 10 girls, destruction of property, robbery, destroying a dress shop, child assault, battery, and abuse, tossing, spraying, and knocking girls, hit and run, paralyzing 4 girls and put 2 in comas, holding them hostage, reckless driving, motor vehicle theft, attempt murders and murder threats, trespassing, ranting and shout, crashing into cars and house, and being extremely sexist towards girls and women. And before you say anything, I know you're going to plead not guilty, but you still never stop kidnapping those girls, and never learn your lessons. So for all that, I call the dress girls, Sarah Ashley Fernandez, Meredith Brooke Everson, Hannah Carly Quinn, and Hadley Lolo Kensington to the stand.
Thank you, Your Honor. We decided to wear our casual clothing including the rest of the victims because it's very unnecessary to wear our dresses anywhere, only where we go at places that require to dress fancy. But anyways, at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, my besties and I dressed up fancy in our dresses and went out on a walk to Applebee's for our girls' night out, but all of a sudden, these guys showed up and told us they have free Coke in their van, and asked us if we want some. We answered yes some because we were thirsty. That's right, and after we went in the van, we've been tricked and kidnapped us, and put us to sleep with their sprays. Then they took and chained us up at an abandoned house to keep us there for the rest of our lives, and also threatened to kill us if we don't talk, scream, yelling, breaking chains, and escaping.
But we never listened to their stupid rules. We did break the chain off. We tried to escape, but then chase us with their van and hit us down, pointing their guns at us and threatened to gut us like a pig on the road and use soldiers to kill us. And then they knock us out with their bats, giving us a concussion.
And finally, they took us back and tied all of us up with tons of rope. We thought we're never going to get out and see our parents again. But thankfully these two kayakers who saw us being kidnapped by these gangsters, and these guys didn't notice them and saved us by getting the police and got them arrested. We're still traumatized after they did to us, so we plead them guilty big time, and we never want to see these thugs again.
I agree with my besties, and one more thing before we go back to the stand, Sir Topham, Hatt, Butch, Ruben, Duncan, and Jonathan, I hope you guys get executed for kidnapping me and my friends, including the other girls, because you think girls are stupid and cringe. You guys are nothing but sexist psychopaths who loves to kidnap girls for fun. We hope you find rot in hell.
Thank you, ladies. Now I call another one of the victims, Sarah Simone Simpson, and the victim's mother Jane Ann Simpson, to the stand.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. I was outside minding my own business to play and hang out with my friends. Then these two guys, the one with the blonde hair and the other who's fat are both the names of Butch and Ruben, showed up and told and asked me if I want food and drinks for free. Then I said yes and went in the UPS step van, which I believe they stole it. Then I was tricked and tied me up and took me in the middle of nowhere at an abandoned house and tied me in a chair. I was screaming for my life, but then they threatened to kill me with their guns if I don't shut up. They also will feed me poop and pee, which it's very disgusting. I've been gagged and tied for a while, until later at 3:49 in the morning, I was able to free myself and escape. But then they chased me down and hit me with the step van they stole and pointed the guns at me. But thankfully I was close at the police car and found help. I thought I was going to die and never see my mother and my friends again.
I agree with my daughter, Butch and Ruben. You both should be ashamed of yourselves. I cannot believe you kidnapped my baby girl and tied and gagged her up and also threatened to kill my daughter. I was very worried about my daughter until Mabel came and told me that you kidnapped her. I was extremely shocked from what I heard. I would have killed you both if you dared to harm my daughter, but thankfully she escapes from you and took you both to jail. All because you hate girls and women. How dare you? You offended me and my daughter's gender. You both are seriously sexist freaks. And you're attempting to feed her poop and pee. That is very disgusting of you too. First, my daughter was fat-shamed by a random guy, and second, she got kidnapped. I'm glad that my daughter is safe and sound. And I'm not even surprised that both also kidnap other girls along with your 3 friends. I plead I both and your stupid friends guilty. And we hope you all get executed so you will never harm my daughter and any girls ever again.
Thank you for your time. Now I call another one of the kidnapped victims, Madeline Nor Joyce, and the victim's mother, Jennifer Skylar Joyce, to the stand.
Yes, Your Honor. I was on a walk in my dress until I see these 3 guys who introduced themselves and asked me to have $1 billion they have in their van, and I answered them yes. But then I was scammed, kidnapped me, threatened to kill me if I don't stop screaming, locked me in a dungeon and put tape in my mouth to prevent me from screaming for help. There was a driver that saw me in trouble who's at the stand, but drove off, but then he stopped by at my house and told me he did help, and had to drive away in order not to get caught by these guys. Thanks to him, I thought I'd never see Mom ever again.
That's right! I cannot believe you idiots kidnapped my daughter! How dare you so much! I was worried when she's coming back home from her walk, until someone told me you kidnapped her by tricking her with free money. I would have killed you if I never see her again if you killed her. Thank God this farmer oversaw what you did to her. You kidnapped her because you hate girls. Nah, not okay. You guys are nothing but despicable sexist jerks. You offended our gender. I'm not surprised that the other 2 of your friends did the same thing as well. We plead you 5 guilty big time, and we hope you get executed, so you never hurt my daughter and any girls ever again.
Thank you. Now I call yet another one of the victims, Jody Olivia Miller, and the victim's father, Glenn Miles Miller, to the stand.
Gladly, Your Honor. So I was outside playing and dancing outside of my house in my dress, then sit down to play on my phone, until this guy with a top hat showed up to my house and asked if I want free coke from his truck. Then I answered from yes, until I was tricked by him. Then he tasered me. put me to sleep with some kind of spray. Then I woke up tied up in an 100-year-old abandoned house. I was very shocked and started crying, but that top-hatted guy threatened to gut me like a pig if he hears me crying one more time. After when I waited until he left, I quietly tried to escape. When he was about to leave, I cut off the ropes to free myself when I knife. I nearly got copy him, but I hide, and he left, so then I escaped the house to look for help, but he somehow caught me and chased me down. I went to someone's house that's close to the abandoned house, but no one there till Monday, so I ran to another house up ahead and knocked on door, but he hid at the house and grabbed and took me back to the abandoned house and tied me again. This time he put me and locked me up in a chest. It was so cramped in here, I thought he was going to kill me after I escaped the house, but gave me a second chance. I also thought I was going to suffocate inside that chest. Thankfully there's a keyhole. I was still trapped in there in order for him not to escape. I thought I was never going to see daylight and my father ever again, but this guy whose name is Mr. Duncan over there who was sitting next to my father saved me from him. I believe he must have noticed this guy kidnapped me back and his house damaged caused by this guy. After Mr. Duncan was about to drive me home after he beated up that kidnapper, that guy grabbed me out of his jeep and was about to take me back to lock me up once again, but thankfully Mr. Duncan stabbed him down and was arrested. I returned home safe back to my father. I'm still traumatized after this guy whose name is supposed to be Sir Topham Hatt. I'm not even surprised that he also did kidnap the other girls back then along with his 4 gangsters. After falling from free stuff from me and the other girls, we now learned our new lessons to not to follow strangers with free stuff and not to talk with them only if we see our friends or our family members in the car.
I agree with my daughter said, Sir Topham Hatt, I can't believe you have audacity to kidnap my daughter. For what? All because you hate girls and women? You sexist top hat freak. I thought my daughter went off to go hang out with her friends, but then she came back with this guy and told me everything what you did. If my daughter was killed because of you, I would have hung you down and shot you with my shotgun. I would never be sexist to my daughter and other girls. I thank Mr. Durkin for saving my daughter and took you down. I'm not even surprised you kidnap other girls along with your 4 friends. My daughter and I plead you all guilty, and we hope you get death sentence instead of life, so you never mess with my daughter and other girls ever again.
Thank you very much for your time. Now I call the 4 more victims who were the owners of a dress shop, Mia Maria Miller, Celia Cindy Wilcox, Vanessa Louise Hyde, and Melissa Janice Parks, to the stand.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. My bestie and I were trying out those dresses from our shop, but all of a sudden, these 2 guys who were names are Duncan Bernard and Jonathan Boyle, just barged in here shouting at us, be ranting on us in our shop. They bullied and insulting us that they think they suck and called us stupid our dresses and made us cry. We were about to call the police on them, but then they used their sprays, whatever those sprays are called. Then they kidnapped and locked us in the van to prevent us from escaping. They threatened to shoot us when we're yelling out for help.
Yeah, luckily they crashed since they weren't paying attention to the road and found help and told the drivers everything they did us and got arrested. After some time later, they just got more worse. They got their 3 friends who are the names of Sir Topham Hatt, Butch, and Reuben, and decided to rob our dress shop. We believe they want to get revenge on us for getting them arrested. They broke in our shop, wrecked everything, threw all the dresses away, and destroyed our shop. A citizen called and showed me the picture that they robbed our store. I called my friends about this and tried to stop them.
We went there and saw that our dress shop is completely all wrecked up. We tasered those guys except for Sir Topham Hatt and wonder where he went, but the very worst part, he ran over with my van, paralyzed us, and also knocked 2 of our friends Vanessa and Melissa out unconscious. Sir Topham Hatt was nearly about to shoot us, but thankfully the police showed up just in time.
After they were arrested, we were rushed to the hospital and the doctors, surgeons, and paramedics had to do surgery on us. What worse, Vanessa and Melissa were both in comas thanks to that fat top-hatted freak. They thought Vanessa and Melissa were dead, but luckily they survived. We had suffered months in the hospital and had the worst pain of our lives. We plead them guilty huge time for what they did to our dress shop and us. And we would like to give them our last shouting before we go back to our seats.
Sir Topham Hatt, Butch, Reuben, Duncan, and Jonathan, we are so headed with the 5 of you right now for what you did to us.
That's right,
You are extremely sexist towards every girls and us, and also kidnap other innocent girls, and made us suffer in the hospital because of you, Sir Topham Hatt.
I agree. Thanks to you, our dress shop is completely destroyed. All of the dress are thrown away and everything are gone. We had to close this shop because of you. Not to mention you tried to kill us too. You're lucky that me and Melissa survived after you ran us over. We were in comas because of you. We've been in the hospital a month and have to do surgery. We will never forgive you for what you did to us.
I agree with the rest of my friends. We hope you get executed instead of life sentence, because we never ever want to see your sexist freaks ever again. And we hope you rot in hell.
Ouch.
How hurt.
Well, you deserved it for what you did to them in their shop. Now I call the two witnesses, Tammy and Kim, to the stand.
Alright, so, Tammy and I were out kayaking across the river, and before we passed by the abandoned house, we saw these group of men kidnap those girls, screaming and struggle to let go. Then these guys dragged them into that house. We can't believe what we're seeing. We had to call the police about this right away, and took a photo and shows address so they know where they are. Thankfully they didn't notice us when they are trying to drag those girls into that house.
I can imagine how these poor girls went through because of those men. We hear all about them on the news, for the reason why they kidnap them for what? All because they hate girls and women? That is completely unacceptable. They can't do that like this. They are very sexist and offended my gender. You men should be ashamed of yourselves. We plead them guilty for what that done to these poor girls, and hope they get what they deserved.
Thanks for your time. Now I call the farmer who witnessed one of the kidnapped victims trapped inside that abandoned house, to the stand.
Thank you. So, I was on my way back to my farmhouse. Then I saw a van parked right at the scary house. It looks fine and normal, so I stopped for a moment to see if anyone was in that house. Then I saw a girl kidnapped and trapped inside that house. I immediately called the police. I had to drive off in case if these kidnappers saw me and kill me too. This is the girl with glasses and brown who's next to her mother with the black hair I saw. I'm glad I helped her out, and I believe these are the three guys in black and white suit who kidnapped her. I'm not also surprised that they also kidnapped other along with these other two guys behind them all because they hate girls and women. Are you kidding? That is very sexist toward those them. They offended my wife's gender. They can do this like that. I hope these guys get death penalty so they never harm another girl again, and I plead them guilty for what they did to the poor girl and other girls they kidnapped. That's all, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir, for your time. Now I call the Mr. Durkin, who saved one of the kidnapped victims named Jody Miller, to the stand.
Gladly. So I was relaxing in the living watching TV. Then until I heard someone pounding on the door and screaming for help until someone crashed into my house. So I hurried to see what going on until I saw that girl running and got kidnapped by a man who I believe that is Sir Topham Hatt, who crashed into my house. I heard all about him and his gang on the news, again kidnapping another girl. I followed where he's going at, until I found his van parked right at an 100-year-old house. So I went in, beat up the fat controller, and saved that girl whose name is Jody Miller.
I called the cops on this guy, and when I was about to bring Jody home, Sir Topham had dragged out of my Jeep and was about to take her back, but I kicked and hit him with a long cane I have in my Jeep. I'm glad I helped that poor girl and stopped that guy for what he's done. I plead him and his gang guilty. And I have one last thing to tell the fat controller. Seriously, Sir Topham Hatt. I had to pay to get my house fixed after you crashed it with your van. Not to mention why you and your gang keep kidnapping all because you hate girls and women. You guys are very sexist, you know that? I hope you guys get death penalty instead of life because you never learn your lessons at all and wouldn't stop it. And if this happens, then this means you five will never harm another girl again.
Alright, and finally, I called the three drivers who witnessed the kidnapping of the owners of the dress shop, to the stand.
Okay, so, I was driving home from work while these other two drivers were, one was stopping at the gas station and one going to the store, until these two guys over there behind these guys in black suits crashed my car. Then these girls over there behind us were sitting and told us they shouted, ranted on their dress shop and kidnapped them in their van. We immediately called the police on them for what they did to them and crashed my car. But then soon after they're out of prison, it seems they never learned their lessons. They just got worse by getting these three guys behind them to destroy the girls' dress shop. I take it they want to get revenge on them all because they got them arrested. I heard it on the news what happened to them, and this guy with the top hat ran them over with a van and about to kill them. But thankfully the police showed up in time. We feel awfully bad for them for what these guys did to them and made them Ended up in a hospital while the other two were in comas.
Like seriously, you guys, why would you all do that? They could have died because of you. I still never forget that you both crashed my car. I had to pay a lot of money to get it fixed because of you. Not to mention I heard you guys were ended upon the news that you kidnapped a lot of girls. The reason why you kidnapped them, because you hate girls and women. Are you kidding? You guys are sexist, you know that? You offended my wife and my daughter's gender, including other drivers' families' gender as well. If you decided to kidnap my daughter, I would kill you for this.
That's right. And you have a full audacity to kidnap my daughter, including her 3 friends. My wife and I were worried sick about them, and we thought she was about to come home after her girls' night out from Applebee's by tricking them for free coke. Not to mention you offended my wife's gender, including my daughter's friends' mothers, because you hate girls and women. I'm glad that my daughter and her friends are safe thanks to these 2 kayakers for witnessing their kidnapping.
Your Honor, we plead these men guilty. And as for you guys, we hope you get death penalty instead of life so you will never kidnap another girl again.
Okay, I think that's all the evidence I need. Sir Topham Hatt, Butch, Reuben, Jonathan Adam Boyle, and Duncan Harold Bernard, you all are found guilty for all the crimes you've done. And also for you, Sir Topham Hatt, you're also charged for reviving 2 criminals from the dead, which we can't have you 5 no more, for kidnapping a lot of innocent girls and will not stop it. So instead of serving life sentences, you all will be sentenced to death.
No, 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 no. Not death penalty. You can't kill us for all that.
I agree with Sir Topham Hatt. This is the second time that me and Butch get executed, back when we did to the JCW girls 24/7 along with Dave the Childish Dad and Bob the Builder, and we got executed for attacking them. We don't want to die once again.
Please. Don't do this to me and my best friend and our gang. We have so much to live for.
Too bad, we can't handle you guys anymore. You 5 are scheduled to be executed on the electric chair at 8 p.m. tomorrow night. You guys are going to die, and that's final, you sexist men. Guards, take them away.
This is your cells with no toilet, no bed, no air conditioner. You all are staying in here till 8 o'clock tomorrow night with nothing in your cells, and there's no way you will break a wall because the bricks are tough and the jail bars have strong metals. In order to prevent you guys from escaping, because we still remember 2 of your members of your gang escape once by using the bed to break a hole in a wall and escape. Although we found them and executed them, you will be having some visitors before you get executed tomorrow night. Goodbye forever, you sexist kidnappers.
Oh no. Gang, our lives are done. We're going to be executed tomorrow night for all the crime we've done. This is so unfair.
I know, right, Sir Topham Hatt. This is the second time that me and Reuben get executed, back when we did to the JCW girls back a year ago along with Dave and Bob.
I wish someone would save us from our execution, especially Jonathan and my parents. How can things get worse?
Wait, who's that coming to visit us?
Oh no. It's the real Sir Topham Hatt. My real good clone. That's right. I am the real Sir Topham Hatt. I can't believe you've been kidnapping a lot of girls along with you 4 stupid friends. What the heck is wrong with you? You sexist impostor of me. Huh? I know why, because you hate girls and women. Do you realize how much you put me through? Most people mistaken me as a kidnapper, and you put my reputation at risk because of you. You and your friends should be ashamed of yourselves. Look, please, my real good clone, I am so sorry what I did to those girls and made your reputation in jeopardy. Please give me a chance and let me out, and I promise I'll never kidnap another girl ever again. No, you are not sorry. Sorry means nothing now. Do you realize how much trauma you put those girls went through? Not to mention you got 4 in the hospital into 2 in comas after you ran them over with a van. They could have died because you. But you're lucky they survived. I hope you're ready for tomorrow night, because I heard about you and your stupid friends are getting executed tomorrow for all the crimes you and your friends done. I will be watching you get executed, and I hope you rot in hell for you done. Goodbye. You sexist kidnapping imposter of mine.
Holy crap. At this rate, we never thought we never met your real clone Sir Topham Hatt. We didn't see this coming.
I know. Now everyone know that I'm the fake Sir Topham Hatt. The clone one is the real one. Now my life has been exposed.
Well, it's okay, Sir Topham Hatt. We're still your friends no matter if you're the fake Sir Topham Hatt. We're still your buddies, man.
Oh hey look. It's our parents and, wait. Oh no. Why do they look angry at us?
Uh-oh. This is not going to go well.
Oh my god, Duncan, Harold, Bernard. Are you kidding us right now? Words cannot describe how much me and your father are extremely furious with you right now. Same goes for you, Jonathan Adam Boyle. Your father and I, including your friend Duncan, cannot believe that you're getting executed for kidnapping these poor girls, including those other crimes you committed along with these guys in black suits. How could we raise a son like you kidnapping and commit crimes?
Son, do you realize how much trauma you put these poor girls went through along with your 4 friends?
We saw you both on the news for you guys had done. Not to mention you both barged into the girls' dress shop and shouted and ranted on them in their shop, and then putting them to sleep and kidnapped them, then crashed into someone's car for not paying attention on the road, then you kidnapped 4 more girls, and finally you got you 3 friends involved by destroying the dress shop for revenge after they got you both arrested. Why would you kidnap those girls like that? Oh yeah, it's because you hate girls and women. How could you be sexist to your own mothers like that?
Mom, Dad, Mr. and Mrs. Bernard, the reason why we hate girls and women because they love to wear dresses, being popular, getting the attention, they are strict, pretty, and other reasons why we hate them. Boys and men are better than girls and women.
But not on you, Mom and Mrs. Boyle, because we love you and we never meant to offend you. You have to believe us.
No. Are you kidding us? We don't believe you. You have offended both of your mothers' gender. I agree with Mrs. Bernard. We can't believe that you both would be sexist towards girls and women, including your own mothers.
That's right. Those poor girls were still traumatized for what you done with them. And also got 4 of them in the hospital, including 2 in comas after your fat top hat friend ran them over with a van.
And their dress shop is permanently closed down because of your sexist behavior and revenge by getting your 3 friends to destroy it. I bet those girls are very heartbroken after their shop is destroyed because of you, and plus, some girls and women can do better than boys and men.
Please, Mom and Dad, we can explain.
Yeah, Mom and Dad, we can talk this out.
No, we don't want to hear another word from you both anymore. We cannot believe that we gave birth to some sexist kidnappers like you. You know what? That's it. Duncan, Harold, Bernard, we're so done with you. Same goes for you. Jonathan Adam Boyle, we are permanently disowning the 2 of you out of our family. We have had enough of the both of you.
No, 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 please don't do this, Mom and Dad.
Please don't disown us. Please. We did not mean to offend your gender, Mom and Mrs. Bernard. Please don't get rid of us. We are so sorry for everything we did. And we really mean it. Please tell the police to let us go. We promise to never harm another girl ever again.
No, your apology is denied permanently. You've been kidnapping a lot of girls along with your 3 friends and will not stop it. You made our jobs and our lives in jeopardy now because of you. We're done. It's over. Screw you, Duncan and Jonathan. We're not your parents anymore for what you did to these poor girls. We have already cut ties with you.
That's right, we are disowning you and that's final, and we heard that you along with your 3 friends are getting executed tomorrow night, so we're gonna stand and watch you die and celebrate your deaths. We are also selling all of your stuff so we can pay the damages for what you and your friends done. Goodbye forever, have fun going to hell.
We are done with you sexist kidnappers. Bye-bye.
This is not fair. Our parents have cut ties with us and now disowning us permanently.
Now we have no one to save us. We thought our parents are gonna get us out. But no. They came and shouted us and disowned us. Life is so cruel.
We know how you feel, Duncan and Jonathan. We're so sorry that your parents have disowned you, but hey. At least we still have you as our friends.
We know, but today is still our last day of our lives before we get executed tomorrow night.
We know, Duncan and Jonathan. Life is so unfair. Oh look. Here comes our next visitor's land. Wait, no. That can't be.
No. Not them. Not those girls we messed with back then. Oh God have mercy.
Well. Butch and Reuben, we meet again. Although we decided to wear our casual dresses instead of our prom dresses because it's unnecessary for us to wear our prom dress anywhere, only we go places that require to dress fancy, we still never forget what you did to us back along with Dave and Bob, even though they're dead, when the time you tried to kidnap us and then kidnapped us again and hung us up a fish hooks injuring our backs and tried to give us Japanese punishments, then break into our houses and pour expired milks in our mouth while we're sleeping, although we could have choked from that. That's right. And finally, you both, including Dave and Bob, ruined our dance club when you snuck in events and threw the rocks at us, breaking our bones, and we had to go to the hospital twice because of you. That's the main reason why you both, including Dave and Bob, got executed for messing with us 24/7. And you both got revived by Sir Topham Hatt, the fake one next to you, and your behaviors got worse. You decided to kidnap a lot of girls because you hate girls and women, along with Sir Topham Hatt and these two guys. You have offended our gender, you sexist monsters.
Yes, and Sir Topham Hatt, or should we say the fake Sir Topham Hatt? We cannot believe you revived Butch and Reuben from the dead. Do you realize they're bad criminals and the reason why they have to been executed for messing with us? It seems like you don't really care. And for all of you, do you realize how much you put so much trauma to these poor girls, just like us when Butch and Reuben did the same thing to us along with Dave and Bob? As for you guys with the brown and blonde hair, you both are very sexist for ranting on these girls in their shop, not to mention you got Butch, Reuben, and the fake Sir Topham Hatt involved by getting revenge and decided to destroy their dress shop, and you Sir Topham Hatt imposter. You ran those girls over with a van, you almost killed them. I bet they have the worst pain in their lives and had to recover in the hospital. Not to mention you got 2 of them in comas. You guys are sexist psychopaths.
That's right. And their dress shop is permanently closed because of you. Thank God you guys are getting executed for what you have done to them and other girls, and thank God that you're getting executed for the second time, Butch and Reuben. Have fun going back to hell again. And as for the rest of you, hope you guys rot in hell for all the terrible things you done to these poor girls. So long, you sexist kidnapping psychopaths.
Wow, at this rate, we never thought we would meet those girls, you two talking about the reason you got executed because of them. First, I got yelled by my real clone.
Second, we got yelled and disowned from our parents.
And finally we got yelled by the JCW girls. Oh God, we are done for tomorrow. And there's no way we can escape because our cell is empty and the walls and jail bars are too strong to break out. Our lives are officially over.
Let's go, you five. It's time for your execution. Come on. It's time for you guys to die. Oh, for God's sake, shut up with that weird screaming, you weirdos.
5 Sir Topham Hatt, Butch, Reuben, Jonathan Adam Boyle, and Duncan Harold Burnett, the 5 have a final statement.
Please don't execute us. This is the second time that me and Butch get executed back along with Dave and Bob.
Yeah, please, we don't want to die, we have so much to live for.
Please. We're so sorry for everything we done to those girls and every crimes we done. Please forgive us.
Your apology is denied, you good-for-nothing sexists, freaks, and impostor of mine. You deserved to get executed for kidnapping a lot of innocent girls, and also you, my impostor, for putting my reputation into jeopardy.
Yeah, we will never forgive you for destroying me and my bestie's beloved shop. You guys are truly sexist monsters. We miss our shop because of you. We hope that you guys burn in hell for what you did to us and our shop, including other girls you kidnapped.
We agree with the West. Duncan, we and Jonathan's parents have already disowned both of you. We never want to see your sexist butts ever again. My God, we can't stand to look at your sexist faces. Hope you have a fun time in hell.
That's right. We all hate you for kidnapping a lot of these poor girls. We're glad you're getting what you guys deserved.
That's right. My friend and I will still never forgive you for what you did to us back then, Butch and Reuben. Good luck going back to hell for the second time.
That's correct. It's time to say goodbye and good night to you, you good-for-nothing sexist monsters from hell.
That's right. We can't handle you guys anymore because you keep kidnapping these poor girls and won't stop it. Okay, Officer Kopenstein. Flip the switch. Kill these sexist kidnappers.